Hi, everyone. My name is Maggie Cahill.
I'm Uyen.
And I'm Father Joe Carey, and we want to welcome you to
The Cup of Joe.
Thank you for having me.
Well, this is real special, because you're new on our staff, and we wanted to introduce you to the world out there.
Oh, wonderful.
So tell us your background. You went to Notre Dame and graduated, and then you did ACE 29.
Yes, so I was an ACE 29 in Jacksonville, Florida, teaching 5th grade at Christ the King Catholic School.
And what was that like for you?
It was very jarring at first. I've never lived in Florida. It was warm all year round. But I think what I loved the most about it was getting to know the broader Jacksonville community as well as my school community. I feel like I got to know so many of the families, and they really took me in as their own. And so I felt like it was very quick to be able to belong there.
Uyen, tell us what you do now.
I am a member of the ACE team. I am a pastoral administrator working with the communities in Texas and Oklahoma.
Very nice. And you're from Texas yourself, right?
I am. I'm from Dallas.
Oh.
Yes.
FJ, have you ever been to Texas?
I have.
You have?
I've been to several cities. I've been to Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, Brownsville, McAllen.
Oh, so you could probably just do her job for her, right?
I might be able to do it Corpus Christi too.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to get all your restaurant recommendations before I go.
Okay, so, but what are you supposed to do when you go visit these people?
Yes. So when I go down to Texas and Oklahoma, I visit all the teachers in their classrooms. I also meet with their principals and their diocesan leaders, just to continue building those partnerships with ACE and potentially finding new schools for ACE to work with. And then I also see how they're getting along as a community and making sure that they're growing spiritually, emotionally, and mentally.
Wow. So, but now, when you're such a nice person and kind
really?
and gentle, did you ever have to discipline a kid when you were teaching?
Oh my gosh, that was probably the hardest part because I told my kids, which was maybe a mistake, that I didn't like to yell. And so I think they took advantage of that because they knew that I didn't want to yell at them.
Did you ever?
I did, and then they were really scared because apparently my voice went very low. And they said, Miss Lay, I didn't know your voice could go down that low. And I said, that is my scary voice, and I've only used it twice before. And you've just experienced the third time, and I hope you don't have to experience a fourth.
Did they?
No, they didn't. They learned their lesson.
That's really amazing.
Yes. I would say yelling is not the best pedagogy, but it's a last resort, and it tends to work.
I see. Okay.
How did you decide to do this job?
That's a great question. I really wanted to work with ACE teachers because I really believe in the power of Catholic education, especially the role of young people in Catholic education. We need zealous teachers who students can relate to. And I think ACE teachers are a real driving force in promoting a love for learning in students. So advocating for them.
Well, I think that's really beautiful. And I think that, what you've done in the last 2 years, and now, in a sense, you're still teaching in Catholic schools, and that you're teaching teachers and leading them and walking with them on this journey. And so I hope that you remember how grateful you were for your experience.
Yes, and Sarah Witt, who was on the ACE team, she was my pastoral, and she worked at my school, actually. So I always heard stories about Miss Witt and how much of a role model she was for teachers and for students there. And so I always wanted to emulate her joy in the position. I knew I had big shoes to fill.
And so you're gonna bring this joy to Oklahoma and Texas.
I sure hope so.
Okay, well that's really great. So we appreciate what you're doing and that you joined us, and it's a pleasure to have worked with you this summer. And I look forward to many great things that you'll be sharing with us. And I think that as you know that you when you go out, you're backed up by a lot of great people here who love you.
Thank you so much. And I'm really looking forward to working with both of you. And the journey's just begun.
That's right. So, and we want everyone out there to know
We
we
love
love you.
you.